30 years ago, we made a decision that most people in the hair loss industry thought was naive. We said no to chemicals, no to pharmaceutical dependency, no to treatments that override your biology, and we never looked back. Today, I want to tell you the real story behind that decision and why, after 3 decades, we are more certain than ever that it was the right one. Australian Hair and Scalp Clinics was founded on a very simple observation. The treatments that existed for hair loss were either temporary, chemically aggressive, or both. New medicines had just entered the market. Hair transplant surgery was expensive and unreliable, and the clients who came through our doors were exhausted. They had tried things that didn't work or things that only worked while they kept paying for them. Our founders looked at traditional Chinese medicine, a system of plant-based healing used for thousands of years, and asked, what if we built something around this? Not just as a philosophical choice, but as a clinical one. What if the answer to hair loss was not to fight your biology, but to nourish it? That question became our clinic, and it became our formula. When we say we chose not to use chemicals, we mean the synthetic pharmaceutical compounds that dominate the hair loss market. And the reason is not ideological, it is practical. Pharmaceutical treatments for hair loss share a common characteristic. They work by overriding or suppressing a biological process. Some medicines force blood vessel dilation. Others block natural hormone conversion. The body responds, but at a cost. Side effects, dependency, and when the drug is removed, the biology reasserts itself. We were not interested in a treatment that required the client to be medicated indefinitely. We were interested in a treatment that improves the health of the scalp, so the follicle can do its job naturally. There is a profound difference between those two goals. One creates a customer forever. The other creates a client who gets better. We chose the second, even when it was commercially harder. Our Hair Health Tonic is the result of 30 years of clinical refinement. It is a concentrated plant extract formula, herbal botanicals selected for their specific actions on the scalp, improving microcirculation to the follicle, reducing follicle-blocking inflammation, moderating DHT sensitivity without hormonal disruption, and delivering micronutrients the follicle needs to stay in the growth phase. It is applied directly to the scalp as a leave-on treatment, not rinsed off. This is critical. Active compounds need sustained contact with the follicle environment to work. 2 minutes in a shampoo is not enough. Our tonic works throughout the day. Alongside the tonic, our TGA-approved hair health tablets deliver internal support, herbal compounds that work through the bloodstream to support the same biological goals from the inside out. The in-clinic treatment sessions provide professional scalp therapy, deep cleansing, circulation stimulation, and concentrated treatment application under expert guidance. 3 layers, inside and outside, consistent and comprehensive. That is the formula we built, and that is why it works. In 30 years, we have learned that hair loss is deeply personal. It affects confidence, identity, relationships. Clients come to us not just with a scalp condition. They come with years of quiet anxiety, of watching something they valued disappearing. And the most important thing we have learned is this: people deserve honesty. They deserve to know what is causing their hair loss. They deserve to understand what treatment will actually do, not just be sold a product. We have built a clinic around that honesty, not as a sales tactic, but because we believe that the right answer for each person begins with understanding their specific situation. Some people come to us and we tell them their hair loss is at a stage where the results may be limited. We say that because they deserve the truth, not just a treatment plan. That honesty, combined with results that speak for themselves, is why our clients refer their friends, their family, and their partners. It is why we are still here after 30 years, not despite saying no to chemicals, but because of it. If our story resonates with you, if you have been looking for something that treats your hair loss honestly and naturally, come and talk to us. Book your first consultation. No pressure, no chemicals, no sales pitch. Just an expert, honest conversation about your hair. DMS Start to begin your journey. And if someone you know is struggling with hair loss, please share this video. They deserve to know this option exists.